People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps located PurpleButterfly-soaps.myshopify.com, my blog, PurpleButterfly-people.blogspot.com. I am working on the Super Bowl 2023 soap. So here I have teal and black to represent the Eagles. I have red and yellow with a little dash of white to represent KC, and this white is to go with the Eagles. Yes. Now, that's going to be put in a 64-ounce mold that I put a split in, so it's going to have a wave. Let me turn on this light so you can see. Hold on. There, that should be better. So basically the wave is going to be the different teams going towards each other. So yeah. And then I scented it with this wonderful scent called Alpine Snowdrift, which smells basically like peppermint on steroids. This stuff smells amazing. So I'm going to finish melting my oils and add my scent to it while I'm thinking about it. Because we've had enough soaps where the scent was accidentally left out. Over here I have my lye water. It's still hot and it's not clear yet. But the fumes are going away, so I can take off the mask. So I'm going to add a little oil to all these color cups, so that way it's ready when it's time to put the oils and the lye together to make a really big batch of soap. This is my 32-ounce container. I figured that way 64 ounces, well, 32 cups rather. 64 ounces will fit in there with no problem, so that way when I do the swirl or whatever, everything will work out. Basically, I'm going to put the two different color teams in the white cups, so that way I can swirl the colors together separately and then pour them into the mold together, one color on each side of the divider. So that's the plan anyway. If you look back at other Super Bowl soaps, that doesn't always work out the way it's supposed to, but it's always fun. So yeah, as long as the colors are there and the colors stay true, it's gonna be a soap. This has been Peepla. I'll bring you back. Bye now. Alrighty then. Everything's set up and ready. Well, let's get this out of my way. That way, a nice flat surface to work with. And it's time for the Super Bowl soaps. Stainless steel, plastic. You don't want to use any metal other than stainless steel when you're working with lye, because, well, lye eats aluminum, so yeah, it's not real kind to iron and brass either. Okay, now, wait a minute. It would help if my stick blender was plugged up. Well, this stick blender. This is my favorite, but the blade kind of popped on it. and I need to replace that blade. This one is one piece, which is why I don't like it. I'm going to buy another Cuisinart or another Cuisinart blade so that way I could disconnect it as I need it. Because, well, yeah. It makes life easier. Now, let's put that there. I need my small spoon so I can blend these colors. Well, let's do the white first. And the black will be last, since the black will basically take over. I mean, you don't mix the black color first because then everything will have that trace of that color, and that's not what you want. There's a strand of my hair up there. Let's remove that. Gotta love aprons. Okay. This base came out green because of the olive oil, but that's why titanium dioxide is a great invention. It turns your soap white. And it's also a natural sunscreen. A lot of people don't know that. Do something with this cord because it's getting in my way. That's the only issue with the new apartment. There's not much room for counter space, but it's all good. I got a stool set up over there to catch extra shall we say, table space, shall we say. Yeah, let's get the yellow mixed up. I don't think I got too much yellow, but it's an accent color, so it's not going to be in too much of the soap. Then the red. This is Voodoo Mica. Well, matte mica, the color's called Voodoo, which is the closest thing to a pure red that I have that won't fade. To me, it looks a little pinkish, but everybody keeps saying it's a true red, which is a good thing, because, you know, you don't want pink when the team is red. Okay, and green is a sea foam green. That's a gorgeous photo. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. Sea foam represents the eagles. It's a tealish color. And then we have some activated charcoal for the black. Activated charcoal is good for acne, but it's being used in this sense for coloring only. Yeah. Okay, now. Now, where's my, there it is. I always strain my lye. But sometimes during processing, debris, you know. I need my full face shield. I'll be right back. the wrenches, and this one has a crack in it. Usually with the full face shield, I replace this part periodically, but now there's a crack right there. That's gonna snag my hair. Let's get a bonnet. Because I can't go without the shield just because there's that issue. So, yeah. There, that'll work. Get my ears out of there. Put my microphone back in my ear so that way y'all can hear me. Yeah. And then put it on as usual, even though it's got that crack and I can feel it right there. Just, it's gonna be an issue. Anyway, let's get this started. In goes the lye water. So glad I strained that. Give it a little stir. And then we'll give it a blend, bring it to emulsification instead of a full trace. This is made with olive oil, lard, and coconut oil. Really shouldn't use coconut oil and lard together because one accelerates trace and one slows trace, but that's what I had available. Ooh. And that's already tracing. These colors in here very quickly. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to spoon that. Like I said, it's tracing very quickly. In fact, it's fin to be soap on a rope. I hate when that happens. Let's stir this right in. It's going to be a tough sell if it's going to celebrate this fast. But yeah, I'm stuck for it now. Soap always holds a few surprises. Okay. Now, this is going to be the white. The back is not coming out as expected. Might have to add some water to this to help it calm down a little. Because as you can tell, it's getting solid real quick. Yeah, and I'm just making sure I'm still recording because last time this happened, the recording kind of like said, see ya, wouldn't want to see ya. Okay, red's the main color for that. Green's the main color for this one. Those are both accents, so I don't need as much. I think I'm going to water this entire batch. Just so that way I can work with it and then give it a full 6-week to 8-week cure time. So that way I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to need this spatula. Since that's going to need to be watered, just still water to the rescue. Some here, some here, some here, 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 and here. Okay. Now let's see if I can make that work. in the water. This will still thicken up once go. It's just, yeah. The way that happened, I can't do a swirl now. So what I'm going to do is pour this into the mold and then mix the colors by hand into the different sections. So that way I can still get, you know, a design in here. So let's get this in this side. Maybe so loose enough to pour now. Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing with the other side. Spread that out a little. Next time, instead of coconut oil, I think I'll just double the lard. Lard gives you a lot of working time. Coconut oil speeds up your time. So, yeah. In the meantime, that's trying to solidify on me as we speak. And I hate to have to make a whole new batch just to get this done. So, yeah. And that's gonna need more water. I can tell already. Okay, now. That's where soaps be trying to have their own competition. Apron, and I'm going to need a different spatula. Fortunately, all of my soap supplies are dedicated. Like the spoons I have for food is separate from the spoons I have for soaps. Because we wouldn't want to mix the two together. Okay. Now let's see if I could get the red and the yellow to cooperate long enough to turn them into loose, malleable soaps. snowdrifts setting up on the Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pour this directly in here. Just trying to take over one side, but that's okay. That's the winning team, so it can do that. Okay. And the green and black of the Eagles, they'll get mixed in last because those colors will take over even a red. So yeah. So that's how that's going to work out. And these yellows, the batch came out, I don't really need to actually have a color in there. But who knew? Yeah. So that's how that's going to work out. It's going to be a little yellow streak in this, well, red streak in this yellow. But then, like I said, it's accent. Poured in here. Well, that took up the entire top. At least my measurements were right. Okay, now. I'm so glad I used my 64-ounce mold. That way, say for instance, the watering took up a lot of the available room, I have extra space. Now let's get the green going. Well, the green is solid. Hold on. Doesn't have enough water in it. No, it's working. Okay. At least I think so. Nope, needs more water. Because then now you gotta get the stick blender to get through it. Once it sets up in the bowl, it doesn't matter. Probably should use a deeper green. Right, it's all good. Let's take this one and pour it in here. The liquid from the one side is trying to sneak into the other side, but that's alright. There's a couple of spots where the soap didn't break up from being watered, so those are just yellow pieces in the middle. Basically, pure soap. So, yeah. And now for the black. It's not a lot of that because it's an accent. But because of the measurements, can't leave it out. Okay. Let's give this a try. This and what's left of the batch. Yeah. Oh, some of the black is trying to get in the other side there. That's okay, we'll let you. Whew. Sometimes even the best plant soaps has little hiccups. Now, I'm going to need nice stainless steel chopstick to swirl all the way through all the layers on the bottom. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Swirl all the way down to the bottom. My separator is trying to move. Let's not let that do that. So let's see if I can bring some of the green up. Yes, I can. Okay. And then we'll try to bring some of the red up. But the black and the green that mixed in is trying to take over. Okay, now, my red got on the other side of it anyway, so, yeah. Whew, that was a mess. Okay, that's what I have now. Separator out. That side is not trying to release the separator, so we're going to do this. Lift and pull. That's I cannot eat. Okay. Now, let's try to swirl the top. So basically I'm going to take some of the edge, even that out, because we don't want the soap to actually be over the liner, because then it'll get stuck in the mold, and that's never fun, trust me. I know that from experience. Just try to do a natural swirl on top. Ooh, okay. And I'm going to call that done. And take a picture of it. Okay, the mold is leaking out all the water. That's fine. That means that all that will be left will be just pure soap instead of soap and water that has been dried out for an extended period of time. So, yeah. So I'm going to let that just sit there. And this has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My soaps locate PurpleButterfly Soaps.myshopify.com. My blog, PurpleButterfly People.blogspot.com. Whew. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. I'll be right back. Gotta get the lye off my arm where it's splattered. Because we do not need lye burns on top of all this. Yeah. I think I'll put a paper towel in there to sop up some of that water. But anyway, this has been People. Bye now. I'll bring you back. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So that's how it's looking right now. We won't know what it really looks like until the cut.